Thanks for tuning into this video weather briefing. It looks like we're going to enter into some active weather again for the end of January into early February. This briefing will cover what's expected over the next several days. On the satellite imagery on Tuesday, we see a weak weather disturbance kind of setting the stage, moving through Southern California right now. A much stronger storm and compact showing up as that L will arrive early Thursday and bring us our first real shot of rain. Then another system that will be associated with an atmospheric river tap into a couple sources in the Pacific and arrive early Saturday with rainfall. All right, what are we talking about atmospheric river? Well, we're seeing a lot of moisture moving up across eastern Pacific right now with storm number 1. Storm number 2 will be that main atmospheric river as it all combines and arrives early Saturday. The storm on Thursday will look like this. This is a consensus of weather models showing a compact storm diving south across the west coast and reaching Southern California by Thursday afternoon. This will bring our first shot of rain, storm 1 of 3. Now, 2 more storms look like they'll follow. That main storm will be late Friday night and Saturday. That'll be also tapped into the atmospheric river. And then finally, the potential for a third storm to come down Sunday night and Monday. All right, what are we talking about atmospheric river? Well, looks like the best shot for significant transport of moisture and strong winds carrying that into Southern California will be on Saturday. So by far and large, Saturday looks like the wettest and heaviest rainfall potential. But we're also going to see rain on Thursday and also on Monday and a little bit on Sunday. Our main dry day looks to be Friday. The big picture rainfall expectation, and these numbers will change as we get closer to each one of these storms, but through early Monday, this is what we're looking at. So widespread, several inches across the coastal slopes in that deep red and white. Even Orange County could see 2 to 3 inches of rain in the major cities. 1 to 2 inches in San Diego cities, with at least 3, if not 4 inches in Palomar Mountain. And we're also going to see some spillover into our deserts, as shown here. Maybe up around an inch of rain with these 3 different storms, even for Palm Springs. All right, first storm is on Thursday. That's going to be a quick hitter. Only a few hours or less of rainfall, but when it does rain, it's going to rain pretty hard. We look for most places seeing a ½ inch to an inch. We could see some locally heavier amounts in heavier rain bands or thunderstorms, and even targeting into San Diego County for storm number 1 on Thursday. Not much snow expected with storm number 1, though it does get cold enough for a few inches of snow up in our ski resort level, as shown here in the yellow shade. We will probably see a slushy accumulation in our resort level towns. Now for storm number 2, that's our atmospheric river. That's Friday night and Saturday, with the brunt of it being on Saturday. Then we look to see some significant heavy rainfall for at least a 12-hour, 18-hour period late Friday night and Saturday. So that's when we could see widespread 2 to 3 inches along our coastal slopes, locally up to 4. We could see even our metro areas of Orange County and all the way up into Ontario, Rancho Cucamonga, 1.5 to 2 inches. Now San Diego, downtown area sees the least amount of rain on Saturday, but still a widespread ½ inch to an inch. Northern areas of San Diego County up to 1.5 inches of rainfall. And that includes up in Temecula, where we get close to 2 inches of rain. And this is for storm number 2, the atmospheric river. The wind is going to be strong too on Saturday, even coastal areas, so please keep that in mind. Outdoor activities, not just the rain, but gusty conditions, 35 to 40 miles per hour, even in the coastal cities and inland valleys. Strongest wind in that deep red over our mountain ridges and spilling into the high deserts. Check out some of those places that will receive wind gusts of 50 to 60 miles per hour. All right, here are the details for Thursday. We expect rain developing in the morning, even possibly during the commute. Rain will be heavy at times, only for a couple hours, but rain will be heavy at times, where we could see rainfall rates of 1/4 to 1/3 of an inch per hour with maximum rates of a ½ inch per hour. Wind gusts, not a big problem, but it will become windy over our mountain ranges and desert slopes. Snow level starting off quite high, around 7,000 feet, but then crashing in the afternoon as that colder air arrives. Several inches of snow in our ski resorts. We do expect the potential for some urban small stream flooding on Thursday, even though it's a quick hitter. The main storm in atmospheric river looks to be storm number 2 on Saturday, and that's going to develop pretty quickly late Friday night after midnight and become heavy at times by Saturday morning, first into Orange and western Riverside County during the morning hours. And then we're going to see it becoming heavy at times with steady rain across the coastal slopes. There is a chance for thunderstorms. And if you're traveling up in the mountains to go skiing or other activities, there will be dense fog with this deep moisture layer in place. Wind's also going to be an impact if you're traveling into the mountains and desert slopes with some gusts exceeding 50 miles per hour. Windiest locations up to 70 miles per hour. If you're staying put into the coastal cities, you are going to see some wind gusts of 35 to 40 miles per hour. Now, our rainfall rates at their peak on Saturday look to be 1/3 to 2/3 of an inch per hour. That's heavy rain, and that certainly could cause urban small stream flooding and river level rises. A couple other things going on Saturday. We see a big swell coming in the afternoon, getting our surf up to near 10 to 12 feet in those westerly exposed areas, and snow. The snow level will crash with that heavy precip coming in to around 5,500 to 6,000 feet. So maybe some heavy snow into our mountain resorts like Wrightwood, Big Bear, and Running Springs, and perhaps even up around Idlewild. We're also going to see a little bit of accumulation all the way down to about 5,500 feet. Maybe some big accumulation on Saturday for our ski resorts, up to around a foot. So that's storm number 2, Friday night and Saturday. Most of Friday during the day looks dry. Storm number 3 comes in pieces on Sunday. So it's not a washout on Sunday, but we do expect scattered showers, a steady rain in the coastal slopes of Orange and San Bernardino. Our wind will decrease, but still be breezy to windy, especially in our mountains and desert slopes. Our surf will decrease, but still be quite elevated. The rainfall rates will be less, but we do expect to see 1/4 to 1/2 inch at its peak on Monday as storm number 3 comes in. So this is really going to add to some of the urban small stream flooding and potential significant rises in addition to what we've already seen in some of our rivers. Now the snow, storm number 3 looks colder, so the snow levels start off a little bit lower, right around resort level in the towns, and then gets down to a low as 5,000 feet in the afternoon. More significant snow to towns like Wrightwood, Idlewild, Big Bear, Running Springs, and also a little bit of snow potentially into the San Diego mountains all the way down to 5,000 feet. Our resort level, another big accumulation of snow when you add it all up Sunday through Monday. The main storm looks to be on Monday. All right, here's the summary. 3 separate storms Thursday through Monday. So first we got to get through some of the coastal dense fog tonight into Wednesday morning. Rain develops Thursday, probably in the morning, becoming heavy at times late morning and afternoon. Relatively quick hitter. Then our atmospheric river approaches Friday night. That impacts us mainly on Saturday as early as the morning, where some steady and locally heavy rain will develop across the coastal slopes of Orange and San Bernardino County and spill into our cities. The rain lingers all the way through the evening hours. Now, heaviest rain looks to be on Saturday, okay? The heaviest rain looks to be on Saturday. That's when we can see some debris flow, rock slides, small stream, possible river flooding. Showers on Saturday, taper in the evening, but then we see more showers on Sunday, which could become again widespread on Monday. So quite a bit going on. Saturday's our wettest day by far. Now, total amounts 3 to 5 inches for our coastal slopes, 6 to 7 locally. We're going to see 2 to 3 for Orange County and Inland Empire, locally up to 4 inches in Orange County. San Diego County, 1 to 2 inches. Some of our coastal slopes of San Diego County, 2 to 4 inches. And even some significant spillover into our desert areas. All right, 3 separate storms moving through, one Thursday, another one Saturday, and then coming in pieces on Sunday with the final on Monday. All right, please tune in to weather.gov San Diego for any flash flood watches that may be issued. If we issue a flash flood warning in your location, that means urgent. That means there is significant property or life-threatening flooding going on. If we issue a watch, that means there's the potential to give you the most advanced notice. Also, check out our posts on Twitter and Facebook. Stay safe and be prepared with this next round of significant weather.